How you doing, guys? We're with Chris and Steve from the team of Yooka Laylee. Yooka Laylee's been a fantastic game. I've played it myself, but the queues as well, they've been immense. I mean, what kind of experience have you had in terms of the crowd so far today?
Oh, it's been wonderful, absolutely fantastic. And we had great backing on Kickstarter last year, but to come here and see everybody enjoying it for the first time in the flesh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic. I've been keeping up to date myself with Kickstarter as well. I mean, for myself, it was just kind of like, is it going to make it? You know, I expected it to be made, but it's just like, what influenced you to go, okay, I'm going to bring this game out. We're going to go back to like a platformer type game, those kind of things where, you know, Mario and those guys completely dominate. What made you go, we're going to do that?
I mean, we've got a history of doing this. We used to make these games, like, it's almost 20 years ago now, and there's been a real lull in this sort of game. They just haven't been being made anymore, so there's definitely a gap in the market, and the time is definitely right to bring this sort of game back.
And it was interesting making this because it kind of fell into the old roles that we used to have, where I used to work with Steve to work on the characters. So the character movement, that's something I do along with Steve. So I'll put some of these animations in, and we'll work together to make it so it feels smoother, so it feels just right when you're controlling it. So just going into that working relationship again, it was just great to go back to that.
Yeah, I mean, the animation is sweet. It's really focused on colour. Colour's nice, vibrant, bright. I haven't seen that in a long time. What was your main focus on the animation? Was it mainly the colour, or was it just how the characters really popped out?
Again, I know I keep saying this, but it just goes back to what we used to make. We love playing this type of game. we love playing this type of game. We love making this type of game. And when you really love what you're making, it shines through in the final product. Yeah,
that's great. I mean, nowadays in the gaming industry, DLC is very, very popular. Are you looking to maybe do some DLC, maybe some more maps, or how the storyline goes? Is there anything for the future plans?
Well, there's going to be some DLC because we promised that for backers of the Kickstarter. So there will be one DLC at least. After that, we'll still have to see. But one of the things we did say is we're going to only look at that after we finish the main game. So once the main game's out of the way, we'll start to look at see what we do.
That was free, wasn't it? Free DLC for the backers, yeah.
I mean, free DLC is fantastic, especially to the backers, because it really does emphasise that, you know, you support us, we support you.
Absolutely. It's the backers that have built this studio and have built this game, because we started with a very small scope with 6 or 7 people, and now we're a proper studio of 20 people. So that's all thanks to our amazing Kickstarter backers.
Are you going to actually look into the future and maybe doing some more classics, maybe something else from your old diary pages of the old days?
Well, what we want to do is the characters that you've encountered in this game, we don't want to just leave them behind. So all the different characters you encounter as you progress through the game, we want to bring those into future games. So what that game will be, we're not quite sure yet. We've certainly not said what it's going to be. We've got different ideas. Also, people can go on our forums and suggest things they'd like us to do in the future. That's also, we'll listen to what people have got to say. So yeah, definitely considering that.
So it means for the next few games I can be really lazy and create no new characters because they're already here.
So just go on holiday.
Sounds a bit like me in happy days. That's what I quite enjoy myself, a little bit of laziness. So guys, could you really tell our audience what format, what date we can expect to see Yooka Laylee out?
Yeah, it's first quarter next year, and it's going to be out on the platforms we announced during Kickstarter, which is all the current consoles and PC.
PC as well, that's fantastic. Well guys, this looks absolutely fantastic. I've played it myself, I've loved it, I love the voiceovers, I love the animation, just everything pops from the days when I used to play on the old N64, so I'm really happy. I do thank you very much, and guys, do check out the game, do obviously have a go on the demos, do support these guys as well. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you.